Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of our exclusive interview where we delve into the synergies between practicing professionals and the social premier sports league in an attempt to bring together the fraternities of engineering, medicine, law, MBA, CA, and the PhD scholars. SPSL brings forth the Professional Premier Tennis League, wherein tennis professionals and tennis becomes our thread of unity. Today we have with us Ma'am Suman Sangwan, an avid tennis player. She upholds the esteemed position of being a practicing professor at the Computer Science Department of Sonipat Engineering College. Ma'am, it's our honor to have you here today. Uh, so how
Thank
about
you. Thank you, Tulsi.
how about we start with your introduction? If you could let our audience know about the background that you share and the
Sure, sure,
effect that you have with tennis and the relationship that you have with tennis. So let's start with that.
sure. Myself, Professor Suman Sangwan. I'm working in Computer Science and Engineering Department in Deenbandhu Choturam University of Science and Technology, Murthal. And I have been into teaching for last 21 years. Uh, if we talk about the role of tennis in my life, I have been a badminton player earlier. I have been playing badminton for very long, but I started tennis few years back, and the reason behind this was an intent to explore the new territories and to experiment with something new. I was when I started tennis, I was I was totally amateur, no professional training, and it was like I didn't knew anything about this game when I started few years back. But tennis being an outdoor game that calls for strategic decision, quick thinking, and moreover, it's an outdoor game, so it captured my attention, and I was motivated to learn more about it. And apart from that, I'm a firm believer that sports, be it any sport, it definitely inculcates confidence, positive outlook, and it affects your overall personality. And I'm a firm believer that every person should inculcate sports in their day to day life.
That is true.
uh, should I talk more about my journey for
Please,
tennis? Like, I
of
have
course,
lot many
we
things
are
to say
here.
about it.
Of course, please go ahead.
uh, as I told you that I started tennis few years back, say 4 or 5 years back. uh, I means learned from the people in my Decrust University itself. There were few players, the few professionals who were playing here, and I started joining them. And initially started this game with an intent to just experiment with it, that how will I will feel like, because I used to play badminton regularly. So I definitely faced several difficulties, because how to hold the racket, how to keep control of the ball and everything. But I never gave up. I kept practicing. Then I participated in Khel Mahakumbh in 2017, and I won second position at district level. And
That's
I was really motivated by that, and I invested more effort and time into this game to improvise my skill. I felt like I can do it. And if I talk about my spirits, be it a game or anything in my life, I few lines describe me very well. खुद से जीतने की जिद है मुझे, खुद को ही हराना है। मैं भीड़ नहीं हूँ दुनिया की, मेरे अंदर एक ज़माना है।
beautifully
So
explained.
I definitely, I'm definitely a person who keep on experimenting with the things. I am very keen learner. I'm like to experiment with different sports: swimming, tennis, badminton, basketball. I mean, I keep on touching every game a little bit. But when I started tennis, I delved more into this game. My love for tennis, it increased, and till date I am not able to leave this tennis, and I am into onto a journey that I have to improvise myself. Last year I participated in EPTL. I came to know about this engineers premier tennis league through one of my friend. and I decided to participate in it. The main reason behind this participation was, I felt somehow that there are very less uh, tournaments who uh, are providing a platform to the senior players, and that to women players. I really feel that there are very less platforms available for them. And when I mean learned about EPTL, I was really excited that yes, they are providing a platform for senior players, and they are giving opportunity to women players also. So I thought of participating in it. Earlier, I was a bit apprehensive about the management, about traveling to Jaipur and where I would stay and everything. But I must say that Mr. Virender Singh, he is a wonderful host and he has excellent management skills. He's really a gem of person. He's so calm, composed, ever smiling, and he personally addressed every issue of the tournament, be it related to our stay, be it related to draws, be it related to the schedule of matches. I mean, he handled everything so nicely that I came back overwhelmed that wow, what was it, what a tournament. Engineers Premier League was really a wonderful tournament I experienced in my life.
Thank you so much for your kind words. And it was really enlightening to, from a player's perspective, people, usually they delve into what happened on the courts. They usually do not go behind what happened with the management team and how does the league really come out to become what it really is. So I am really glad that you really did touch upon such points for even more players who would like to come and join, but they are apprehensive about whether we'll be treated right or what would our itineraries look like. So this would really be a
Yeah,
very helpful piece of
definitely.
advice for the players to just come for the spirit of the game and we'll take care of the rest. Okay, so in context of gender representation, like you said that you've experienced this firsthand that there aren't really many leagues that support female players, and then tennis being one of the sport which is not really recognized right now in our country, but it's slowly gaining the pace, but it's not where it should have been. Right. So, in context of gender representation, have you faced any unique challenges as a female tennis player? And since you also are a professor in a college, you are one of the people who really sculpt young minds to be the professionals that they become later on in their life. So, do you, as a professional, also do you encourage sports, tennis, or maybe sports in general in your college academia or the environment that you are in?
Yeah, definitely. Being a female player, we do come across several challenges, be it sports, be it academics, be it professional life, everywhere. And keeping our discussion glued only to a sports arena, I'm a professor in this university, and along with that, I mean, part of organizing team for all the sports events that are being organized in our university. We do hold all India and zonal level tennis tournaments and basketball tournaments in our university every year. And in the last month itself, we have hosted North Zone tennis tournament for female players tennis tournament. So I was a part of that organizing team, and I keep on watching the female players every year. They are coming from different parts of the country. Even we hosted all India level tournament. The players, they are coming from different parts of this country, and they are, I mean, exhibiting wonderful skills. I have watched their matches, and if we talk about skills, like it's nothing that the boys can achieve and girls can't do. I mean, उन्होंने इस myth को completely खत्म किया है. I have seen their matches. They are so full of passion, so full of enthusiasm, and so full of talent and skills. So I am a firm believer that if women are given a chance, and they are treated at par with the male counterparts, be it in any area, they are definitely going to excel, and they are definitely going to prove themselves better than the men, even, I must say. But being in this Indian scenario and the society, and definitely we lack in the challenges and facilities that are being provided for the female players. But with passage of time, this mentality and this mindset is changing a bit. Be
Yes.
you talk about sports, you talk about wrestling, you talk about tennis, you talk about basketball, anything, you talk about badminton, the female players are shining. So even the mindset of the the top player that's sitting in our country, their mindset has changed towards female players, and now we are getting opportunities. And
So, are,
Ingenious Premier Tennis League is one example of that. They are, I mean, giving treating their women players really really well.
So again, in the same light, SPSL has three different areas wherein it really aims at exploring the reign of tennis or sports generically, any sports. Okay, so the first one would be for professionals, which would be conducted in January. Right. The second
Hmm.
one would be for female players, and the third one would be for our young prodigies, the young
Okay.
players who are the hidden talents. Now, do you feel that such a demarcation which caters to each and every level of the society, which caters to professionals, which caters to it breaks gender bias? Of course, we welcome each and every gender there is, and we cater to every person, be it a child, be it someone who comes from a veteran background. So, do you think that there is a scope in India as a tennis player for such, organizing events? Do you feel that this kind of initiative would go a long run? Do you feel that there is still a scope, or do you feel that this field is saturated, or players would not really join us? Do you have any idea about it?
Yes, I must say this is a wonderful step taken by Mr. Virender Singh and his team by fragmenting these leagues into different sections. Because in this way, more and more players would be able to participate. And when someone, I mean, wins an award, wins a medal, they are definitely motivated to invest more of their time, energy, zeal into that game. And when we have fragmented the sections and organized them for yeah, this professionals a separate category, young players a separate category, female players a separate category, definitely more and more players will be able to I mean exhibit their talent, they'll get the opportunities, they'll be able to win the awards, and that will be some one way or other adding to their motivation or zeal. So I would like to congratulate Mr. Virender Singh for such a wonderful step.
Thank you so much. Again, now let's circle back to you. Let's circle back to you and tennis and academia. How do you maintain the work-life balance? You have a household to run. You have a college to take care of. You have students. You have responsibilities, and then you have tennis, which is again your avid passion. So how do you how do you circle around it? How do you take care and manage of everything?
It's something like you are never short of time. It's just all about time management. I am a strong believer of this thing. When someone says na like mere paas time nahi hai, तो I used to tell them one phrase like आप व्यस्त नहीं हैं, आप अस्त व्यस्त हैं. So when someone
That
keeps
sums it
saying ना
up.
I am busy, तो मैं कहती हूँ आप व्यस्त नहीं हैं, आप अस्त व्यस्त हैं. You just need to manage your time. You can get time for everything in life. Thank you. And I would like to summarize everything I have said about this tournament in two lines. As you must have known by now that I am very fond of poetry. मंजिलों से कह दो अभी थका नहीं हूं मैं, मंजिलों से कह दो अभी थका नहीं हूं मैं, मुश्किल जरूर है राहें मगर ठहरा नहीं हूं मैं. Thank you.